Welcome back to the CyberPower Tech Lab. Today we're going to take our first look at our brand new Zeus Mini small form factor gaming PC. This is in our custom built chassis here that's just 4.4 inches wide by 13 inches tall. Right here on the front of the chassis you can see that we have a power button up at the top along with vibrant green lighting at the bottom. We also have a version in red, so there'd be red LEDs there. Now also on the front is the optical drive, and you can have that be either a DVD-RW drive or a Blu-ray drive depending on what kind of media you want to be able to play. Now moving over to the left side of the chassis, we have two USB ports here in the front, one of which is a high-speed USB 3.0 port. Then there is the audio jacks here for microphone and headphone. You'll also notice that there's green mesh grills here. This is to provide optimal airflow and to highlight the hardware inside of the computer. So this particular system has an NVIDIA graphics card in it, which is why we have the green mesh. But as I mentioned before, we also have a red mesh, so if you had an AMD graphics card, you may want to use that. Just really quickly, also on the other side of the chassis has a similar design that's to provide optimal airflow and make sure cooling is very good on inside the chassis. Okay, now we're going to take a look inside the Zeus Mini, and despite the small size of the case, we can pack some serious hardware inside. We're using a mini ITX motherboard, and we can support either a 4th generation Intel Core processor like the overclocked Core i7-4770K from this system, or AMD A-series APUs like the new Kaveri A10. The motherboards themselves offer a wealth of features, including ample USB 3.0 ports and optional wireless and Bluetooth connectivity. As you can see, this system is liquid cooled. We also have an air cooling option, and there's a mount for an extra 120mm fan right here. The Zeus Mini supports two 3.5-inch hard drives up in this area. You can also use SSDs, and it also supports up to 16 gigabytes of DDR3 memory. But the coolest thing about the Zeus Mini is that it supports full-length graphics cards from both NVIDIA and AMD. So you could pack an NVIDIA GeForce GTX Titan Black or an AMD Radeon R9 290X into this system, and you wouldn't have any trouble at all. The amount of high-end hardware you can fit in this small package is really amazing, which is why we're so proud to introduce the Zeus Mini to all of you today. We're also pleased to announce that Zeus Mini is the official gaming PC of several professional esports teams, including Evil Geniuses, Complexity Gaming, and Team Coast. For more information about the Zeus Mini, please check out our website at www.cyberpowerpc.com, and we'll see you next time in the CyberPower Tech Lab.